Hey guys, it's Fyrelord Gaming, and today I've been seeing a lot of drama between the iPhone X, iPhone 8 and the iPhone 7. So today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons about the iPhone X or iPhone 10 and the iPhone 7. So yeah, let's get started. With the iPhone X, I'll tell you some cons first. Firstly, it rips you off with screen. It literally rips you off. Even though it looks like it has a bigger screen, it really doesn't. Take a look at this picture. The screen actually is quite a bit smaller than the iPhone 8. But I'm not going to be talking about that phone. It's just between the iPhone 7 and the iPhone X. So that's just one con. I have heaps more, so I'll tell that. Yep, that was meant to be the transition to the next clip. The second con of the iPhone X is that the Face ID is slightly slower than the Touch ID. So if you really needed to do something quick, like an emergency call, no, not an emergency call, but something very urgent, I can't name anything, but something that you really needed to do, you can't do it as fast as an iPhone 8 or 7. The third con of the iPhone X or 10, I'll just call it X. So it's just not that. Another thing about the iPhone X, oh my god, the amount it costs is just rising like nuts. I'm pretty sure at the start it cost about $900. Now it's skyrocketed to $1,200. Right now, I don't think it's worth it, and I think you should wait for the next generation of the iPhone X. Speaking of the next generation, it's the first time they're using the technology for the iPhone X specifically, and I don't think it's that good. So I think you should wait for the next couple iPhones, because then it'll become a lot better, and then yeah, it'll just work a lot more fine. Also, I changed the lighting. I think it's pretty good now. Maybe not. Just comment down below, please. Like and subscribe. The last con for the iPhone X is you need to buy extra accessories if you want to use the automatic charging. Is it automatic charging? No, it's actually, I googled it. It's just charging without, it's wireless charging. So you have to buy additional, I think, adapters just to charge it wirelessly. And that can cost up to about from $50 to $90, which I don't think is really worth it all. Also, even though it has wireless AirPods, just check the amount AirPods actually cost. You'd be surprised. Or maybe you won't. So moving on to the pros for the iPhone X. The first pro for the iPhone X is that the lighting, you can literally change a photo or video, no, just photos, lighting. You can change it into stage light. It looks like a professional lighting system inbuilt into a tiny space in your phone. So you can easily use that to change your regular bland photos to an amazing, cool, staged photo. I'm not even joking. It looks really cool. Second pro is that it has wireless charging, so on the go you can literally start charging, and you don't need those really annoying wired charge ports that you literally don't even have the plugs for. Third pro for iPhone X is that it has a face recognition system, so you don't need Touch ID. It uses 3,000 invisible dots to recognize your face, and also it adapts to your physical change on your face, and it can also be done in dark. So I think that's pretty amazing. Even though it may not be as fast as Touch ID, it's a lot more safe. Moving on to the fourth pro of iPhone X. You don't need a home button anymore. You can just swipe up, and it's easy as that. You don't even need a double tap or triple tap, I think, for the accessibility shortcuts and the multitasking. So I think that's amazing, and it gives a nice, cool look on your phone. Your friends will think you're really, really cool. And moving on to the last pro of iPhone X, the dual camera lens optimizes the image before it's even taken to make it the photo look like 8 times better. So if you were to just take a photo of some water droplets or rain from the sky using an iPhone 6, for example, it wouldn't look as good as an iPhone X because the dual camera lens would already start looking at the photo, optimizing it before you even take the photo. And moving on to iPhone 7. Yes, iPhone 7. So many people have loved the new color for the iPhone 7, jet black. And I'm going to say some cons for it. Yes. The first con for iPhone 7. It is kind of slippery, honestly. When you hold it to touch without some sort of case, it can easily fall out of your hands because of the slippery texture on it, especially the jet black version. I've had it and I nearly dropped it, so I guess that's a really bad thing because if it's just not that great. The second con, the water resistance on the iPhone 7 is pretty good, except it sort of damages the phone. It's not 100% great, and after leaving in the phone for like 30 seconds, it sort of messes up with the touch recognition and everything, so that's not that great. Sometimes it's a bit hard to focus when you're using the camera. There we go. The fourth con for the iPhone 7. Oh my god, what was Apple thinking? They literally removed the headphone jack. Everyone has just been really, really mad about that. And no one really likes it. I made the lighting way too strong for this clip. Just seriously, Apple, what are you doing? Please make the next iPhone have a headphone jack. Just please. The last con for the iPhone 7 is I don't have one. It's literally a lot better than the iPhone X. I don't have a con for that. So yeah. That's basically what it is. And finally, the pros for the iPhone 7. After this, I'm going to give you the recommendation for all of the iPhones. So yeah, the first pro for the iPhone 7. The water resistance is amazing. Thank goodness. I'm so happy.
Let's say you were at someone's house and you were playing in a pool. You accidentally dropped your phone inside the pool. You might have felt a bit bad, but your phone, which is the iPhone 7, is water resistant. So you can pick it up and yeah, be fine, I guess.
Weird. The second pro for iPhone 7 is that the camera has so many more features, sort of. All of the pictures just look more vivid. It's just a lot better. And I'm pretty sure it has a lot more nits. Nits, N-I-T-S, not like hands. But it has a lot more nits than the iPhones before, so I'm a lot happy. Yeah. Third pro. So the third pro for the iPhone 7 is the iOS 10. It is so much better than most other iPhones. I have not seen... There's literally no lag. Oh my god. I have not even been... I've been playing games, watching YouTube videos, making YouTube videos, and I have not seen any lag whatsoever. So I'm really happy about that. That's why I got to upload this video. Yay! The fourth pro for the iPhone 7, the magnifier. In the camera, you can easily magnify almost anything using the camera lens and just get the fine print of anything. Let's say this pencil. This pencil here. This pencil you could zoom in using your phone and you could see every little detail in the graphite, the wood, and whatever else is made of pencils. Or what is made into pencils, I should have said. The last pro for the iPhone 7. The removal of the headphone jack. Now you guys might be thinking, what are you thinking? That is one of the worst things that you have ever done. No, technically you're kind of wrong. Because Removal of the headphone jack has allowed Apple to make so many new features into the iPhone 7. I can't name any, but I'm telling you, if they haven't removed it, it would still be an iPhone 6 or 6S or an iPhone 6.5. And the last part of this video is my recommendation. So I really recommend just to wait for the next iPhone to come out, like iPhone 11 or 12. Because firstly, when it gets released, it's going to be quite cheap, like $900. That's more cheap than what an iPhone X is, just saying, so you guys can know. But I would only wait, but if you really have to get an iPhone, like desperately now, get a 7. I'm telling you, just get a 7. It has so many more features. Maybe, I guess you could get iPhone X, but in my opinion, 7's a lot better. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for sort of daily content. Goodbye.